Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Clearly Thinking. Just wanted to really briefly share a video on the strategy that I've used that's helped me really well. Um, Real quick, S&P futures, it shows signal is a buy. It has target one, 4081. So you can see target one is on the screen right now in the green. Um, so instead of jumping in a call right now, I would wait till it hit target one. When it hits target one, I jump in with a put, okay? Or however many puts you want to get. You jump in, and usually when it hits target one, it has a rejection and it turns around. Target one is definitely a high percentage hit. Target two is a lot lower. So I would say if I said target one, I'd say probably 8 to 9. Let's do 8.5%, like 8.5 out of 10. It's gonna hit target one, and honestly, like probably like 2 out of 10 hits target two. But anyway, that's doesn't really matter. But what happens is when it hits target one, it usually acts as a resistance. It usually acts as a turnaround place. And so I utilize that turnaround and that volatility there. It usually pushes down, and usually within like 10, 15 minutes, you can get like a 20 to 30% gain on the option. And so what I usually do is hits target one, I get my puts, it comes down. If it gets between 20 and 30%, I get out of that thing in a minute. I get out and I'm done. You get in, you get up, and you get out. That's kind of the strategy with options. I usually look at so today's Wednesday. If this was Wednesday during the day trading, trading day, I would maybe look at like a Friday option. If I was more confident that it was going down, like I could go for like a Thursday option expiring. I would see where the bottom, where the stop is. There's a star down there. I would go for that area there as a price target, or like as the strike, and I would go for it. Jump in. Once it got up to 20 to 30%, I'd get out, and it usually happens really quickly because that target. I don't know how the algo does it, but usually that target one is usually a spot where it turns, and so the sellers are jumping in, and it you'll see volume usually come in at that point, and it usually does turn around. And then what'll happen is it'll start coming down. It'll still be green, and it takes a minute, but eventually it'll go red. It'll go to sell, and then it creates a new price target at the bottom. The target one goes from where it is now to underneath it, like where the stop is. And then you could ride the puts down to that target, but I think it's just better once you get up 20 to 30%, you just get out of it. Because sometimes it'll go back up to that target one area and do like what Booksy would call like a cat ears, which is a pretty common like turnaround pattern. So yeah, that's been my strategy. It's really worked well for me. I hope it's helpful for you. And also when we're using it, we're actually using the Dow Jones as well. I like to see them together a lot. So if they're doing similar things, and you kind of use one another as to kind of predict what the other one's going to do. So I hope this is helpful. Right now, my strategy is probably not going to be doing a lot of calls. I'm going to do more on the put side, just because the downward trend having puts. I'd rather hold puts overnight or longer term than any calls, or I just think that you're going to get a lot more returns going to the downside right now. So I hope this is helpful. I appreciate you guys watching, and please, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'd be happy to do more videos and stuff. But also, if you have any things that you're observing, if you're able to watch the charts and the algo and see if if you can confirm this strategy works, then let us know. If you're like, hey, you should try this or that, or redefine it a little bit, let's all work together to make something that really works for everybody. That way, everybody has the best experience and learns from everybody else. So, I hope this is helpful, and I appreciate it. Y'all have a great night.